Hi guys, Ryan from Niche Facts here, and today I'm going to take a look at the AVG and Avast affiliate programs. So I have a link in the description if you just want to jump over to the actual post where I did the full write-up, but I thought it'd also be helpful just to kind of do a quick video overview of the two different affiliate programs. So right off the bat, I just want to say that the AVG was actually purchased by Avast. So it's now part of the Avast network. And both programs sit within the CJ affiliate network. And I have a screen grab here where you can see the two programs. Avast, for whatever reason, doesn't have a little image logo there, but you can see the 3-month earnings per click for both, and they're actually pretty comparable. $13 for AVG and $13.75 for Avast. And these commission rates aren't exactly accurate. They show a range between 35 and 50 for Avast and 5 to 60 for AVG. But by far, if you go down to the actual affiliate pages that both programs have, Avast generally is going to do a 25% commission, and AVG generally will do a 30% commission. So, if you actually, I'm in my CJ account now, so I have both AVG and Avast. But if you go into the actual program terms, you'll see that they'll have a range of stuff. So, there'll be a 5% commission on support services. So that's why you'll see, this 5% number, when in general, the general commission is going to be 25%. And then, as always, you can try to contact the affiliate manager if you have really specific questions about the program and what actually earns what amount, which is definitely a good idea to do. I know a lot of people don't often dive into these program terms, but it's really important because there are exclusions in here oftentimes, and then you end up throwing traffic at something that isn't going to earn you any money. So next, I covered the commission structure. So you can just sign up with CJ. It's free to join and see if they'll accept you. So in terms of how much you can actually earn, since CJ affiliate doesn't provide average order values, the best way to look at it is just to look at the ECP number. So as we saw, it was $13 for AVG. So if every 100 clicks you send to AVG, you're getting $13, which honestly, it's not amazing. So if you think okay, I send 1,000 clicks a month to AVG. If you had a site that was able to send that much traffic to it, you would get $130. So, that's just something to keep in mind. And that's also an average. So maybe you're able to promote something a lot better than average. And, you just get a higher EPC on that. So it's really up to you. Those are just kind of ballpark numbers, but everyone always wants to know, how much can I earn with an affiliate program? It's up to you to convert the user. The end product can only do so much, obviously. So it's a mixture of what traffic do you have, how good are you promoting it, and how good is the actual product that you're referring people to, and how much is their commission structure, and what is their referral window, for example. So there are a variety of products you can promote. So first, I cover the AVG products, and everyone is familiar with the AVG free antivirus. That a lot of people have that installed, and they're always trying to upsell you in these sort of clever / somewhat annoying ways. But that's how they make their money. They've got this free product here that everyone installs, and they got to try to get people to pay for something. So they have internet security, which I guess is sort of maybe like a browser add-on or something that sits on desktop that just kind of makes sure you don't visit a malicious website. There's things like AVG TuneUp to optimize computer performance, like a driver updater. There's a VPN product for PC. On Mac, there's a cleaner for Mac, an antivirus, a secure VPN. You have a bunch of mobile products, an antivirus for Android, a cleaner for Android, a VPN, a secure VPN for iOS. And then they also have all these enterprise products, Internet Security Business Edition, So these would probably be much more robust enterprise level software products. And they also have services. So, AVG has a variety of different things that you can promote. But as I said, always go into these program terms, because it will have a lot of things they don't want you doing. For example, and I have this in the post as well, there's non-commissionable items. So they will not pay commissions on any of their free products. It says it right here. AVG antivirus free, AVG safe search, AVG antivirus for Android free, and they actually do list out a contact address, so you can ping them at affiliates@avg.com. So that's just something that you want to be familiar with. And when it comes to and I also wanted to mention that Hide My Ass, the popular VPN product, is owned by Avast, which I talk about in the next section here a little bit more. So that's another thing that's kind of like an add-on that you wouldn't expect Avast to have access to, but it does. So within Avast, I have Avast pulled up over here. They break it down to like the app, B2C consumer products, different antivirus solutions, and then they have, just like AVG, a whole bunch of business products. So if you go over to Avast, you can do pull down, this drop down here, you can see stuff for PC, for Mac, for Android, for your iPhone and iPad, Internet of Things. They have a smart home security product you can promote. Then over in the business, you see there's more robust solutions for corporations. So that, there's a range of things that you can promote. And then within Avast over here, in terms of the non-commissionable products, they have a section for obsolete products, and that's things like Grime Fighter, Easy Pass, and then Avast Mobile Premium Third-Party Services, Avast Total Support. So those are things that you won't be able to earn commissions on. So then I thought the next thing I wanted to cover would be the keyword research that I did. So I actually plugged the AVG support forum into Ahrefs, and I pulled out 1,000 of their top performing organic keywords. So the reason why I did this is because the way I like to drive affiliate sales is by producing content for low competition, high search volume terms. So if you look at this table, you can see a variety of terms in here that have decent search volume but are very low difficulty. Here's the one that's a 0, idp.generic, vbs:malware -gen, URL mal 1. So these are all things, as you can scroll down the list and see that there's all these different keywords in here that have very low search competition. So that is my approach. I know there's a lot of quantitative affiliates out there that are trying to do like paid traffic on affiliate things like this. So if you type in like best antivirus, you'll see that there are, obviously there's Kaspersky, Bitdefender, but then there's a guy like this, like top10bestantivirus.com, and he is probably trying to get people to buy one of these antivirus solutions. So I've seen a million of these sites. They're very thin margins though, so he's trying, he's got a nice little list here. It's just a landing page designed to convert you on purchasing one of these antiviruses, and it can work. It's just that you've got to really optimize everything because the margins are so thin, and his top choice is probably the one that's willing to pay him the most. So that's the game, and I have no judgment either way about it. If you can make it work, it's great. But for me, I prefer building out content sites. I find it's just a lot more fun and interesting. So this keyword research table, this is where I would start anything. And I would just be building out content related to these keywords, just targeting all these different terms And then I would try to be cross-channel, meaning I would be creating ancillary media for different social platforms. And honestly, with this type of stuff, these keywords are not that, sexy for social media. But at the same time, when you Google things, you'll find that you'll see images in the search results, YouTube videos, and some of these are so low competition that the more social stuff you put out, besides providing social signals support, which theoretically helps your content rank, you could even appear in the search results, especially if you do YouTube videos for that target these terms. So I would just sketch out a process where, okay, I'll do 1,500 words on a particular term. I'll have my virtual assistants create the ancillary media for the different platforms. I would use a tool like Missing Letter to automatically syndicate all this content out and just kind of drip it out over time. And you'll get backlinks. You'll get some backlinks from that. You'll be discovered more easily by people. And there's benefits to these, what they're called social signals, that Google sees you kind of as a brand, as somebody that has a kind of a dynamic presence across different websites. So one way I would think about doing this would be creating an authority site. So like you could specialize in something like AVG error codes. That's a little, well, okay, so you wouldn't want to just do AVG error codes, but if you wanted to do a site that was like how to remove viruses from your computer, AVG error codes would be kind of a silo that you could be in. Or you could be in something like Macintosh performance optimization strategies. So if you were trying to figure out how to make your Macintosh, your iPad perform better, you create content around that, do keyword research like this over here, and then you could promote things like, for example, we saw that Avast, or was it AVG? I mean, they both have products for Mac, and one before had the product for there it is, iPhone, iPad. So they have a secure line VPN, a call blocker, and then there's also Mac products as well, like an antivirus, a cleaner, a secure VPN. So stuff like that you could be an affiliate for. And that's how I would think about doing it. Just kind of pick a niche, a theme within kind of this world of cybersecurity. And that's how I would build out a website that gets traffic passively and can convert on some of these types of affiliate offers. And so one example of a site that I really like what they're doing is Tom's Guide. So when I Googled best antivirus, this is one of the top organic results. So if you click through to it, you'll see what they have going here, which is kind of a comprehensive side-by-side comparison of different antivirus software and apps. Like, this is a really nice layout right here. It's got the price, it's got the ranking. And you can see, it's nice how they have this organized. You could click through and they kind of tell you what's the best free one. Obviously, God, this thing is relentless. Oh my God, the site. Sometimes these sites are like so over-optimized to like get you to never leave the universe of it. But anyway, it's got a nice write-up, and obviously, a site like this has really great domain authority overall, so they don't need to go crazy and post something 10,000 words long. They can focus on just a shorter write-up. Like, this is not that long. But they know that Google views them as a trusted resource in the tech space, so when they produce something like this, they get good rankings, I imagine, very quickly. And who knows how long this particular post has been alive on the internet. They probably update it every single year. But this is an example of something I would try to emulate. Nice, really nice layout, really clear, high quality writing. They're actually doing testing on it. So that it really hits all the quality points that I would look for when considering the sort of site that I would construct. And then over here, I listed out 12 different alternative affiliate programs. So there's Bitdefender, Bullguard, MacKeeper, Malwarebytes. So these were all within the CJ affiliate network. So you can just type in something like antivirus over in like right here, which actually I already did. And then it gives you this listing out of the different antivirus options that are within their network. So these are all things you'd want to experiment promoting if you were in this niche. So that's essentially the overview of this, the two affiliate programs. And then I would also advise like capturing emails. Like for instance, you may never rank for best antivirus, but if you capture an email, you can just redirect people, bring them back to your website where you have your own best antivirus software review and convert them that way. So it's not just this kind of tedious game of trying to rank for the most competitive, high volume, buyer intention keyword. Just get the traffic on some of these terms, and then you capture an email and you can market them different solutions. So it's not, like I said, it's not always just about trying to rank for best antivirus, which is a very competitive and difficult place to be. So, as we've seen, the earnings per click are not that great. I think a lot of people are used to just getting this stuff for free, and kind of the days of people being on their desktops and tinkering with them, and even the idea of desktops or laptops overall are just sort of disappearing. So you could, as we've seen a couple of times, they do have some products for iPhone and iPad, but it's just, I guess it's a sort of an evolving market where there's not as huge a demand for these services. So maybe you go into the B2B space where there's people willing to pay for enterprise level antivirus solutions. So that's another thing you'd have to think about, sort of what you think is going to convert, the sort of content that you create is going to feed into that. So that's my analysis of the niche. It's an interesting niche, but as I said, I still use a laptop and a desktop, and I have antiviruses installed, but since there's so many free options, I think that's ultimately what really drives down the earnings per click, is that it's hard to convert people on some of the paid stuff. And as we saw, they're not paying you anything for getting people to sign up for free. So that's a little bit of the tricky part about this. So if you like this review of these affiliate programs, I've been building out this database of different affiliate program reviews. And as you can see, I did the Expedia affiliate program, Newegg, WordPress, Airbnb. So just head over to the site. You can sign up over here. And I'm always producing kind of interesting content, just about making money online, different sort of interesting niche opportunities that I've found. And then these affiliate program reviews, trying to finding these different make money online opportunities and examining their commission structure, and just kind of going through the thought exercise about how I would think about promoting them. And that's it for this video. If you like it, leave a like, and until the next video.